All right, what's up, everybody? This is Slider with Asgard Radio. We're sitting here today with Sunflower Dead. What's up, Mike? How you doing?
What's up, brother? How you been?
Oh, fantastic. Now
Awesome.
that everything's back going on again.
And hopefully it stays that way.
Yes, hopefully. So, and all the bands we're asking this because all the audience wants to know, the fans want to know, how does it feel just to be back up on stage?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like incredible. Probably like a renewed sense of like joy when I do it.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody's feeling that way, but you know, it's just been awesome just to be up there. Whether it's been like 25 people or 200 people, I don't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we're getting a lot of feedback of. It's like, we don't care if we're playing for, a bartender and a person there. We just wanted to be on stage. That's
Just to be going through the motions and doing it and like driving and everything. It's so much fun. And we have such a good group of guys with us. We're having such a blast. And I think it's because like at any moment we could be sent home.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well,
you're kind of living in the moment. And
every day. We've done 8. This is the 9th show of the tour, and we'll make 9. And then we have 3 days off, and then we'll see if we do 10.
Yeah.
Every day is like a new day, and but we're making each show count.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
So now I know a lot of everybody had a lot of time off the lockdown and everything. So are you like everybody else and have like 4 more albums written already?
No, not 4. we wrote and recorded 1
Okay.
because we're definitely not one of those quantity songwriting bands. We stick to quality. So we wrote and recorded a new record. We got off tour in 2020 on March 8th. Okay. And the world shut down, on the 13th or something?
Something like that, yeah.
So, like, we got home to California, and we were like, okay, all our touring got canceled for the year, obviously, like everybody's. So we're like, well, let's just write some songs. And all of a sudden, a couple months later, we had a full record.
Oh, okay.
And then we had it mixed and mastered, and it was done. And it was like, cool. So we slowly have been getting the process together of, we picked the release dates and the artwork and all that stuff. And then now it's on pre-order, and there's the first video is out called The Underneath for it.
Right.
And it's cool, man. We're stoked.
Yeah. So how did you guys, you as a family and everybody else, how did you guys do okay getting through it other than the writing and everything? Everybody was okay?
We did really good. I mean, I did get COVID during it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I did, but I had, all I did was really get exhausted when I quarantined. So luckily, my girlfriend did not get it, which was incredible.
Well, that's good.
But, we were pretty blessed in the sense, and I don't use that word a lot because I'm not religious, but we were pretty blessed in the sense of that, financially it didn't hit us hard, and I didn't lose a lot of people I knew, I knew a lot of people that got it, but we were able to just survive and do what we do and take the time to write a record and live life, and I got to see family and do some things and spend time at home, so it was amazingly positive for us. Harder some people had it.
I think it was mainly positive too because we lost our listeners went down that year, and all my DJs were kind of freaking out. I'm like, you know what everybody's doing now? Everybody's shutting everything off because we're on lockdown. Yeah. We can't do so. People are spending more time with family.
Totally.
So we can't even gauge last year because everybody shut everything off. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not even. And this year, literally, we actually set records for listeners.
That's awesome.
So it was, we got. Over 2 million in 70 countries now.
That's awesome.
So it's like I don't even look at 2020.
2020 almost like the world stopped, and now it kind of started, kinda. And we're just literally like, well, let's see how long this goes. I kind of have a feeling it's gonna sputter a little bit. But I'm hoping it doesn't because we have a lot of tours we're being offered and I want to do them.
Right, yeah.
But if not, it's okay because our record doesn't come out till March of 2022. It's anything we do now is a bonus to me. Yeah. So it's all good. We set up our schedule so it's like to put ourselves with the least amount of problems no matter what happens. Yeah. So because we didn't sign to a label this time. We're doing it ourselves again, and we can kind of do what we want. And just it's all good.
Yeah, and do you feel it more relaxing? Would you just be able to do it on your own? I mean, you have pressure because it is you doing it. Yeah. But isn't it a little bit easier to do it by yourself than
I've never had like the big label with the pressure and all the money behind me to really answer that question legitimately. But I just. The pressure comes from me and Jabu. We want it to be great. We want it to be better than last time and keep making it better. And so, as far as that other kind of pressure, I've never had it. So I don't know.
Well, we all. I mean, obviously, you're going to put pressure on yourself because you want to be better than the last.
Always.
You know, so you always want to progress. You always want to be better. So that's understandable. I just think. Being independent, I think you have a little bit more leeway of how you want to do things.
Yeah, totally. And because of that, like instead of I could have put the record out 4 months ago, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I wanted to do a nice, long, slow pre-order. Instead of a month-long one, I wanted to do a 6-month-long pre-order. Okay. And really take the time to let people know that the record's coming out, tour as much as we can.
Right.
And let people know because we don't have the cash and the political power to get it in front of everybody's faces. Like, you know, if we had a big label behind us, would love to have that, but we don't. But we don't. So we decided to do a longer, slower approach to kind of keep pushing it, and especially with the way social media kind of crushes your posts with the algorithms. Yeah. You know, I figure we're just going to keep letting people know, and little by little, people are starting to know, oh, you guys got a new record coming out. You know, obviously the diehards know, but some people don't even know we had a third record that came out.
Oh, really?
You know, so it's like, they're like, oh, I didn't even know you had a record. I didn't even know you took the makeup off. And it's just like, and it's like, I go, oh, okay, well, that was 4 years ago, but whatever. That's social media, you know, it's how it works. It crushes your posts, so.
I did have that too when I said I was coming here, because we had the thing for Thursday, and then I was like, well, shit, why don't we just do it now?
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody's like, that's not Sunflower Dead. That doesn't look like them. I'm like, well, you know, Kiss took their makeup too, okay? Makeup off too, so it is them, trust me.
It is us, I promise you, Maybe you thought we were better looking with the makeup, I don't know, but it is us. So,
it is them. It is them.
Yeah.
So 2022, looking for bigger events, looking for bigger tours. Yep. Are you going to jump? Do you have ideas of who you're going to jump on with?
We already have 2 tours booked. I can't announce them because of. Well, actually, we're doing one with the Lonely Ones again in January. I can't announce that because they're here.
They're here.
There's another one in February we got. I can't announce. The headliner's going to announce it in the next month or so. Okay. It's a smaller one, but it's a good one. And then we're up for a bunch of tours. Our booking agent is working hard, and with the record coming out and the singles we'll be releasing, you know, I think we'll have some good touring.
Yeah. Are you going to release singles like every month? Or
we're doing 3 this year. So one came out on August 6th, The Underneath, with a video. Falling Down comes out on September 10th. And then we did a cover on this record, and that comes out on October something. And then we're going to pull back for a second for the holidays. And then there's going to be another single that comes out in late January, and then the record comes out on March 4th, March of the Leper, and it comes out with a full video of the song called Damn My Eyes. So that'll be the 5th single that's released, but that's actually the radio single, if I were to say that, you know.
Right.
That's the one, you know, that's the one that if we go to radio, we'll do with that one.
Okay.
So, but that's, instead of coming out first with it, we're going to build up to it.
Okay.
So we're doing everything backwards, doing everything our own way, nice and slow. And then what we're going to do next year, when 5 singles are out and the record's out, then we're going to go back and do some full videos for some of the other songs as we're touring next year, God willing, you know.
Right. Yeah. It seems like, I mean, there's a few states that are kind of, I don't know, kind of hinky and kind of, you know, freaking out about stuff, but for the most part, everybody's pretty much open.
They're open, but it's definitely like a day-to-day thing. You know, obviously the bigger events are starting to, you know, clamp down on things, you know, with asking for the vaccine card or a negative COVID test. And we're playing a couple venues, a couple promoters are asking the bands to show it, or you can't play.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't bother me. I got vaccinated, so I believe everybody should do what they want. I'm never going to make a judgment, but I did, and so I can play the show. I'm good to go. But, you know, I mean, if you didn't, then maybe you can't play the show. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
But it's the way it is. I know everybody from what that I've talked to, especially in the business, they just want to do their business. Right. So, like the big festivals and promoters, they're going to do whatever they can to put that show on. So if that means they have to ask you to be vaccinated, or they just want to do a damn concert, you know, to do their business and make money. So they got to do whatever they can. That's where we're at, or else it's going to get shut down again.
Yeah. So, it's understandable how, you know, some people do. And my lady got it, and I never got it.
Yeah.
Her brother and her sister-in-law got it, and we were with them the week before they got it, and we didn't get it. And it was like, and then somebody I work with had it, and I never got it. So it's like, I don't know if I have a good immune system or what, but then again, I was
same with my girlfriend. She never got it, and a lot of people around us got it, and I think it's the blood type. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be like Mr. Scientist, but maybe it's a blood type. Who the hell knows? Maybe it's just luck.
Yeah.
I have no
Well,
idea.
I've been inoculated against probably everything under the sun.
Yeah.
I even had the Black Plague shot.
Wow.
I've had malaria stuff.
Right.
I've had everything since being in the Army. And then when I went over to Iraq, we had to get more.
Yeah,
we didn't even know what the hell
you
we
did.
were getting. We were just getting shots.
You were getting stuff. Yeah.
But so I kind of put that on that too. Is that I've already been.
You've had a lot of stuff that a lot of people haven't.
Yeah, and I've taken hydrochloroquine.
Mm-hmm.
We took that when we were in Iraq. Mm-hmm. So that's in my system.
Yeah.
So Lord knows how long, but
and maybe some of that kept you from getting it. Who knows?
Because we don't know what it is. It's a virus. It's out there.
You know what I like to do is I like to stay out of the arguments and all that, the back and forth, and because I don't know the answers.
Right.
So I can't tell people what to do. I can only tell you what I did.
Right.
And I just tried to follow the rules and read the information the best I could, the pros and cons and this and that. And there are things I didn't want to do that I did, and there are things that it's just. But who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I do want to play concerts.
Yeah.
And do my business. So I mean, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Maybe we're getting better 5G now because we got vaccinated. Who the hell knows? I don't know. I'm not getting it better in there, I'll tell you that. So,
for all your albums and everything, I mean, obviously all the downloads and everything else, but for your hard copies, I saw you had 3 on the table out there.
Yeah, all 3 records are there.
Do you have a site that people can go to?
Yeah,
get your
sunflowerdead.com. Okay. And right now we're having a sale for our March of the Leper merch. The record's not out, but I got the merch out already.
Okay.
So, and you can pre-order the record right now on March of the Leper on sunflowerdead.com for March of the Leper. And the thing is, if you do pre-order the record, we're doing it in vinyl, CD, and cassette.
Oh.
Limited edition cassette. Only 100 of them. Yeah, and they're selling, so. Which I was like, wow, people want these nonsense things, but...
Well, I'm 52. I'll take a cassette.
Oh, see, there you go.
I grew up with cassettes.
But what happens is if you pre-order the record at sunflowerdead.com, you automatically get entered into a guitar contest where Jabu, our guitarist, is going to give away on October 29th a free Jackson guitar. And we're all going to sign it. So anyone that pre-orders before then, we're going to put their name in a hat and on social media, probably Facebook Live or something.
Yeah.
We'll put the name on the hat, and then the winner gets the guitar. And then we'll probably have like a second and third place prize.
No shit.
So we're going to do that. We'll probably do like 2 more contests like that before the record comes out. Just to keep people interested, and you win something, you pre-order the record. Yeah.
Well, that'd be cool. Shit. I might have to order it now for just
that. There you go.
Shit.
And it's random, so I don't know who the hell is going to win. Just
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
I won, right on.
Yeah. Well, my son, it was funny. We used to do Rockfest for vets.
Yeah.
And I had a guitar signed by Sebastian Bach.
Nice.
I had a mask from Mushroom Head.
Nice.
And some other stuff we had auctioned off. Yeah. Well, when people leave, my son would run the merch table at all these events. Well, they would give him all the tickets.
Oh, okay.
So guess who won all the fucking prizes?
You got all the stuff.
He got everything back.
Good for you. You rigged it. You rigged it.
He did. And it's funny because I didn't. I had somebody up there pulling the tickets, and it was like, it's me again. He won a case of beer from a veteran beer company.
And how old were you? How old was he?
He was 19.
All right.
He was 19.
There you go.
Yeah, he's 24 now. So
there you go.
But yeah, it was funny because every time you turn around, it was rigged. I'm like, it's not rigged. Everybody just gives him tickets. So
he writes his name on the ticket. Yeah. He puts it in the thing. It's not rigged.
So being here today, traveling with the Lonely Ones, you guys kind of did a really kind of backtrack type.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you went from Michigan to Iowa and back over here. What the hell?
Yeah, we were
that?
in Indiana. We were.
Yeah.
I think, or we were with the Lonely. We did Indiana, and then we went to Michigan, then we went to Iowa, and now we're back in Indiana. So yeah, but that's just, you know what? It's not so bad because the only thing is the time switching lose an hour, but. Who cares? We're on the road.
You're on the road.
On the road. Whatever. Like, what else am I going to do? Whatever.
This is what you do.
Yeah.
This is what you and it's great to see everybody back out. And healthy and interested in doing this.
Yeah.
I know there were some bands that we covered that didn't make it through.
Sure.
And it happens, but this is fantastic. I love being back out here and talking to everybody.
Me too. It's just, look. I said this on my Facebook probably 6 months into this. I was like, I really hope when music comes back or the world comes back that people remember what it was like to not have.
Right.
And because and then take advantage of it and go have fun and enjoy it, because it's definitely changed my perspective on why I'm doing this. I have to do music. I love music, right? But now I love being up there. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I think it also has to do with the group of guys I'm with now, but I just love it. It's like I'm not wasting a moment of it.
Yeah.
Because I know tomorrow our agent will be like, guess what? The states have shut everything down. You guys got to go home. And that would be fine.
Yeah.
I would go home and be like, look, hey, we got 9 shows under our belts this year.
Yeah.
It was great. Cool.
Yeah, and now you just go home, wait again, and you can finish up the album, you know.
Yeah. I
tweak
mean, all
it a
that's
little
done.
here and there.
It's all done. I mean, we are done. It is ready to go. I even have the copies at my house already.
yeah.
It is done. We're just slowly getting the word out that's
Okay.
coming out. So it's all like we literally took our time, got it right. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And so I know one of the questions we're going to get probably when I get back home and I post this up on our YouTube channel is, I know it's been a few years now, but why did the makeup come off? What prompted that?
After our It's Time to Get Weird record, which was our second record, and we did a lot of touring with the makeup, we came home and I kind of felt like, the guys kind of felt like that people weren't seeing past the makeup. They, you know, there's that saying, you know, people only hear what they see. And I felt that people only saw clowns, which is cool, you know, entertain. I love that. I love the makeup. But I personally felt that we had more to offer musically that people weren't hearing because they were only seeing the makeup.
Okay.
So, and especially Jabu and I, because we've been writing songs since we were kids together, I just felt we had a lot more to offer. So we took it off completely, and I was cool with it, and the guys were cool with it, and it was good. And we love the makeup, and we love the non-makeup, and but I felt it was starting to get in the way of people listening to the music, and that's more important to me. The music has to sell itself. Entertainment's great, but
You still got to sell the music.
you got to sell the music, and for us, the music is more important than the entertainment, the look part of it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, because your passion is music.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the makeup.
But I'm not dissing. I'm not talking bad at all about the makeup because the makeup was my idea to begin with. So I loved it, and I still love it. But I'm just, you know, I don't need to do it for some reason.
Right.
And that could change tomorrow, but I don't think so.
Yeah. Will you think you'll ever do a show again? With
I'm not
makeup?
going to say no because I might get up on stage on Halloween and dress up.
There you
but
go.
it's a lot of work because then I have to get those contacts fitted and the outfits. You know, it's a lot of work to make all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
but,
absolutely.
But I mean, you never say never. But for me personally, I don't know. I just think we're in a different spot, especially on the last record, Coma, and now the newest record, March of the Leper. You know, we're really starting to showcase the musicality and what Jabu has to offer, and that's important to me that he finally gets some recognition as a guitar player.
Good.
Because he wasn't with our other records, not that he wasn't playing great, but people only saw clowns, and that really frustrated me. I was like, look, you got a great guitar player here that not only plays great, but understands songwriting and musicality and performance, got the whole thing, you know? And it's like, but all people talked about was the makeup and the accordion, which the accordion's cool, and I like it because I play it, but it's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not stupid. It's awesome. The accordion's great. Edit, cut, action. No, I mean, it's just, but it's cool, but it's like, you know, it's fun, but to me, it's the songwriting is the most important thing, and always will, and the emotion we're putting into it. And I think the emotion level is a little different now. We're a lot emotionally deeper than where we were, not as hidden as behind as much innuendo and metaphor as we were when we started. So, which is cool too. Like I like all of it. Like I don't have a problem with any record we've done, any band we've had out on tour with us, any look we had. I love it all.
Yeah,
it's all good to me. I'm not gonna be like that shit sucks.
Yeah,
I mean there might be a couple songs that I'm like I don't know I would do that the same, but overall I'm stoked on it all.
Yeah, see, I grew up with polka bands.
Yeah,
so
there
the accordion was.
See, I didn't.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody that played a damn instrument.
No, see, I
did.
I grew up with all that. The trumpet players, the polka bands. My uncle played the trumpet and the accordion.
Wow.
We had all that shit.
I literally bought the thing because I was bored.
Really?
Yeah, I play the piano like really sloppy, and I was like, I'm just gonna go buy an accordion, and Jabu was like, why? I go, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna be cool, you know?
Yeah.
So I did, and I picked it up, and it felt cool. I was like, for some reason, this feels right to me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
As in this big, clunky, heavy thing, and I just started writing creepy stuff on it, and Jabu was like, that's really cool. He goes, I don't know why, because it's really not cool. So
it was so not cool. It was cool.
I don't know. Like, and when we started this band, like the first like couple tours, and I'm doing it now again. I start the show with the accordion by myself, and like I would walk out there, especially with the makeup, and everybody would just look at me like, "What is this idiot gonna do?" Right? And you would hear like your occasional like, hey, it's Steve Urkel or it's Weird Al, right?
Yeah.
But then as soon as I started playing, silence. The phones come out, right?
Oh, really?
Just always just like, and then it's like, well, hey, I got your attention now, so
Yeah.
now we'll play a song, and it's always worked. So I was like, cool, and I don't know why, but I've had more people come up and say, I don't know how you make an accordion look cool, because to me it's not cool, but they trip out on it, and I go, I love playing it, but it's just,
Hey.
but it's all over the new record because we didn't put it on our third record, and it's all over the new record.
Okay.
We even put it in the cover we did.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm gonna put it on that too, damn it.
Oh, all right, we got to hear this cover now. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
wait
really
to
good.
come down.
It's really, the whole record, it's 10 pieces of music over 9 tracks, but each song is like a pillar. Like each song is just.
You got no fillers. Everything is just.
When I sent it to the producer who did our last 2 records because we didn't work with him this time because we were broke.
Yeah.
And he was like, and that's Dave Fortman who did Evanescence and Slipknot and
Yeah.
Godsmack, and he was just like, oh my God. He was like, this is a 10 out of 10. He goes, this is unbelievable, this record. And I was like, shut up.
Yeah.
He's like, no. He's like, Mike, this is amazing. This is exactly where I wanted you to go. And our team that works with us and people that have heard the whole thing are like, wow, like, well, you guys have arrived. And I'm like, well, I hope so, and I hope somebody listens to it and agrees with that. But the one song we have out is really cool. It's called The Underneath. There's a video where this guy made our album cover kind of come to life 3D style, and it looks really cool. And it's out already. And the record is something special for sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I think we just got lucky this time, and maybe it'll come out and people hate it, but I'll always feel that on this record we got lucky because it's just something special to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's going to be a hit.
Yeah.
I cannot see it with all the time you had and all the hard work and the heart and the passion you put into it. I'm sure it's going to be.
You would think, like, honestly, over the next, because of all the downtime people had, over the next 3 to 5 years, we're going to get some great art on television, movies, paintings, music. You would think.
You would think.
You would hope. Because I'm hoping we get some great stuff. But
we've had some really good bands come out of it so far. The small guys.
Yeah.
We've had some new bands come out that are doing really well.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, my one of my DJs just got picked up as a driver.
Nice.
For one of the bands, Sepsis.
Oh yeah, I know they are.
Yeah. So they're out. He's out with them, and then
Nice.
he's going to be driving for Raven Black.
I know them
So
too.
I do
of course.
too. I
Yeah.
love them.
Yeah.
Raven Black is awesome.
Yeah, we toured with them and Mushroom Head in 2016, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
And but yeah, I look forward to seeing new things because that's
too.
when I started Asgard, it was for Chicago bands, local bands, and then all of a sudden
Grow.
it grew,
That's
and I'm
awesome.
like, fuck yeah, this is cool.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
So and we get to help all these little bands,
Yeah.
and they'll get in touch with me after, like I talked to you, I talked to Jimmy earlier.
Yeah.
They'll say, hey, do you think next time they come through, you can give them our name and maybe jump on their show?
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
That's
I'm
awesome.
like, fuck yeah, whatever these guys need.
That's what it's about. You know what? It's funny. The metal and hard rock community has never had, like, if you look at like the punk and hardcore community, always, no matter what is in fashion, they always have this like underground unity circuit thing going where they all know each other all over the country and all over the world. And where metal and rock always seem to have this. Everybody knows each other, but it seems to be always to be very splintered and split. Like it's like an ego thing. Like everybody's their own thing. They want to be their own entity.
Yeah.
So even though they help each other, it's still kind of like.
Yeah.
It's not like we're in this together, which is kind of cool because I'm a kind of a loner. Obviously, with the record title called March of the Leper, I'm a loner. But at the same time, it makes it a little more difficult, especially being independent because you're literally on your own,
Right.
So I don't know. There's pros and cons to both, I guess.
But that's why we're here. That's why
exactly.
I have Asgard, because we try and get everybody out there in contact and make
awesome.
connections and network everybody. And
That's
that's
awesome.
what we do. We've been doing it for over 11 years now. So
That's awesome.
hopefully we can keep going and and help more bands and get.
Well, there's
everybody
never
else out
a lack of bands. There's definitely a lack of opportunity, but there's no
Yes.
lack of bands. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
there. Yeah, there is. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your merch table.
Thanks,
you go
brother.
sell some more stuff. Everybody, check out their stuff. Sunflower Dead without makeup. Yes, it is. That's still them. And buy their stuff so we can see them back on down the road next year. And like we said earlier, every little bit helps. You get a song, get a merch, get a hoodie, get a t-shirt, whatever you can get from them, go get it and help them out. And we will see you guys later. Again, Mike, Sunflower Dead. We'll see you guys later.